Hello, my lovely ladies. How are you all doing today? Yay, I'm back. I'm back for my Thursday live and I'm so excited about this one. Really excited about this one. Let me know if you are joining live today. It would be great to see you join live. Please join in the conversation today. And if you are obviously, let me know where you are in the UK, or let me know where you are in the world. If you are in the UK, let me know where you are and whether you have any glorious sunshine today. Because yay, it's going to be like the first bit of sun that I think we've seen this year. So let me know that you are here live. Drop a hey in the comments. Hey Natalie, lovely to see you. Hey Amanda, drop a hey in the comments. Let me know where you are based today and whether you've got any sunshine. So today's session, this one is, it's a great one. It's one that I'm really passionate about, really excited about, because it's about manifesting what you want. And I have had my best year in business to date with consistent 20k months this year. And my clients are getting really massive results as well in their life and in their business. So how I've done it may surprise you how I got there. So I wanted to share some things with you today on what the process that I followed to get to those higher, because I literally last year, towards the end of last year, it was about November time that I then thought, no, 2021, I'm going to up my goal. And the changes I made in November, they made a huge difference to generating the income that I wanted. And this isn't about just income. This is about, getting anything in your life. If you follow this process, you can literally, this is about setting you up for success. So whether it's an income goal or whether it's a relationship goal, whatever it is, this is a fantastic process. And like I said, the changes that I did may surprise you. Because this one isn't about the strategy. Obviously, that is massively important to have a clear plan and work on the strategy as well. But this is focusing on something completely different. It's actually about allowing and trusting and actually letting a few things go. It might surprise you to know that actually to get my 20k months, I was doing less than what I was doing last year. Last year I was very much about pushing and pushing and pushing. This year has been, has shifted it. So let me, I'm going to go through this and, if you've got any questions, please just jump on and let me know. So this is the plan that's, not only allowed me to seriously up level and hit my targets, but also the clients in my program. And I'll give you a couple of examples of things that have happened most recently. Because I did some work in the programs that I've got running at the moment with my clients, and we did the work, and Irina had 3 clients pay her in full for her program within 24 hours of the work that we did in that program. So she followed this process, and she got her, these 3 paying clients paid her in full. Lucy has also just had her best week in business ever. She's been trading a while, but she's just had not only her best sort of month, she's also had her best week in business too. So some of this stuff might be a little bit woo-woo again for some of you. And like I said, this is to work alongside your strategy and all of that sort of stuff. It's not to replace that. But for me, this was what made the massive shift for me. And it started with doing some energy clearing work. I also created a spiritual wealth bowl. And I let things go. I gave myself permission to receive and achieve. I tapped into the more spiritual side of me, and I trusted in me, my clients, you know, the value that I provide, and I trusted in the universe to support me. Because, and you know, I'm sure you'll all agree, it's really easy, isn't it, to get discouraged if what you're striving for doesn't look like it's happening. You know, if it's not happening fast enough for you. Let me know if anybody has set themselves a goal and, you know, they get really frustrated because it's just not happening for them. That they, you know, you still keep going in the feast and famine, or that, you know, whatever it is, whether you've set something, you're trying, you know, you want more clients, but you think you're doing all the work and it's just not happening for you. Or that you are, you know, again, you want to increase your income and you think, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I'm out on social media, I'm doing all of this, I'm doing all of that, and it's still not showing in your results. So you're just not getting the results that you want, and it seems to be taking a long time. Let me know in the comments if that's any of you guys. Because it's really easy, isn't it? It's really easy to get quite discouraged when that keeps happening. And you have to build your mental strength. We really do have to work on our mindset and make some mindset shifts for this. I'm going to take a drink of coffee because actually I've been talking so much over the last few days because I was running one of my live events. Yay, finally back running a live event. But my voice is pretty hoarse, so I'm just going to have some coffee. I'll probably get it all around my mouth now. Okay, so you've got to work on your mental strength. Stay on autopilot towards your goal. So sometimes stuff goes your way and other times it appears that it's not going your way. But you must not get deterred from your vision, you know, your goal, what it is that you truly want. You've got to stay absolutely on autopilot towards that. So there's no straight line to success. And maybe, you know, there are other opportunities out there that are going to be better for you in the long run anyway. So don't just, you know, if something's not happening or things aren't happening the way that you thought they were, don't be discouraged, you know, kind of don't be deterred still from going for it. What you focus on manifests, whether that's positive or negative. Whether that's positive or negative. Who, you know, let me know if you keep thinking, I know what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. And then you're sort of getting everything else but that. Let me know. Because, you know, this is about your tuning in and reprogramming your mind on this one. Because what you focus on manifests. And with repetition, it comes to pass. So this is the magic of actually changing your thinking. If you're focusing only on the positive, if you focus on realising your goal, you will realise it. It's an absolute given. So if you focus on, you know, as an alternative, if you focus on the fact that whatever it is for you, whether it's the money or whether it's clients coming in or a relationship, if you're focusing on not having that yet and you're then worrying about that, you know, it's never going to come, it's not going to happen for me, then it will not come. You get what you focus on. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like a boomerang. You know, a boomerang, what we send out, we get back. So letting those doubts get in your way will only bring more of that to you. So until you change your vibrations, you're going to pull back to you whatever you've sent out there. So let me know if any of this is resonating with you. Let me know if this is resonating with you. Because I want you to stay really focused on the positive of what you want to accomplish. Because your results will depend on how you kind of use your mind and stay focused on what you want and not what you don't want. It's really easy, isn't it, to say, yeah, I know what I want, but actually it's because I don't want that. So you're actually focusing on what you don't want instead. So, you know, yeah, I want this amount of money because I don't want to get feast and famine, or I don't want to be in debt. So you're focusing on what you don't want, even if you think consciously you are, you know, kind of setting yourself up for that. So doubt is that dream killer. It really is. Doubt is a dream killer. The more you doubt yourself and your ability to achieve your big goal, the more you will repel it. And that's the irony, isn't it? That's the irony of it. You know, it's one of those that it's not happened yet, so we then start doubting it's ever going to happen, and there's that self-fulfilling prophecy again. The more we doubt it, the more we get evidence of that to us. So stay focused, even if you're not there yet. I can't tell you how many times that has happened to me. So stay on it, not deterred. And understand that your own mind controls your environment, not the other way round. Are there any comments? Can anybody see any comments? Because I can't see any comments coming up. If anybody's here watching, could they just put a comment in? Because I'm not sure, I've not got any comments in at all. Just say a hey or anything, because I'm not getting any comments coming up on my screen. And I can't even see, can't see what's going on. So if you are here, just drop a hey in, just so that I can see that the comments is working. Right, we are. Hey, great to see you. Nikki, you're watching, great. Oh no, you've been coaching, Nikki. Well done, fab. Amazing, Nikki. Okay, so hey, Els. Oh, we have got some here. Yeah, you're hiding away. It is working. I just suddenly had a thought that it wasn't working there. So carrying on then, we're looking, you're watching and taking it all in, lovely. Oh, that's brilliant, lovely. Great stuff. Let me know as you're going through whether there's anything that is resonating more with you. Hey, Yvette, lovely to see you. If there's anything that's resonating more with you, or if you've kind of experiencing some of these problems yourself at the moment, and you want a little bit of help to overcome them. Because like I was saying, everything, you need to understand that, your mind controls your environment, not the other way around. So you are the creator of your life. Everything in your life you've said yes to, either consciously or more often kind of that unconscious level. So everything on your plate you've said yes to. You are the master of your destiny. So you can influence, direct, and you can control your own environment by how you react to it. So you can actually make your life what you want it to be if you are prepared to make some of these changes. Because it does take a little bit of a shift. I know for me, I was always sort of told, my beliefs are that you've just got to keep working harder and harder and harder. That's how you make it happen. And I think I've spoken often about, my dad is very much, his belief is, none of this online rubbish. You're not going to make money from that. And you've got to just work harder and harder. You've got to put all of the hours in. And I used to do that in my corporate role. I used to do that. And I almost tried to replicate that in my own business. And like I said, for me, it was when I changed my thinking back in November that everything started to flow. Everything started to flow. So your health is not great at the moment, and so your energy isn't right, and I know this. I really want to make things happen. Yeah, do you know what? And that's the interesting thing. When I was kind of going full on at it, I was burning myself out, and I knew that that's what I was doing. So a lot of the work that I've done in my programs, and there's a couple people here that I've done this energy clearing work, and it really does make a difference. And you've got to actually, I do a lot about how to stay in high vibe when your energy is dropping, particularly if you're not feeling great right now and your health is not great. You've got to have something to actually really, get yourself back into high vibe and keep your energy high. But it doesn't mean that you've got to work more. I want to really stress that. So Nikki, yep, you come from a family where hard work equals money. That was mine. That was my, belief. I grew up with it. Big belief that I really still have to work on. Vicky, so this is something you're working on too, breaking the link between must work harder to earn more. My big mantra, and again, those of you that, work with me, I work less and earn more is my big mantra. It's one of the, I've got a couple of mantras that I've got, but that is my one that I've taken on for this year. Work less, earn more, work less, earn more. And I keep programming that because it is about programming. It is about changing your thinking on this one. It is a big shift because often, we think if I let go, then, what's going to happen? What is going to happen? You've got to go in with the trust on this. You've got to go in with the trust because you can really change. You don't have, you really can have it all. You can have the life you want, working the hours you want, and earning what you want. We just need to do some mindset shifts on that. You've been writing that every day in your diary, and it is happening. Yeah, you are. Nikki, you're in my program, and so you know that's my mantra. And actually, hopefully you won't, mind me sort of saying that. Actually, you lost one client, and you were, normally you would have gone into panic, but that's freed you up for the space to allow you to move into this other area that you want to work in. And it's all happening for you, isn't it? It's all changing for you. You're one of my fabulous success stories. You really are, Nikki. You're amazing. So the other things that I also want us to do is know that you really can have everything. You no longer have to settle for anything that you don't want. So again, remember, everything on your plate, if you're working lots of hours, if your environment is full of clutter and you just don't know where to start or anything, unconsciously you've said yes to that. And I want you to know now that you don't have to, you no longer have to settle for stuff that you don't want. You no longer have to settle for less than absolutely everything that you want to experience. For me, I don't wake up in the morning to be mediocre. Do you? I kind of want my day to blooming be fantastic. For me, I get a lot of joy out of helping women transform their lives. I want to make sure that I make things happen. And I don't want it to just be, that it's mediocre, it's so-so. I want it to be fantastic. So think about that. I want you to remove that mediocrity from your life. I want you to go for the big things. In my mastermind that's starting in July, I encourage my ladies to think big, to dream big. And, to help you with the structure and the strategy to work alongside this, there is a roadmap in there to take you to that 2K, 5K, 10K and beyond months, a structure to get you to that next level whilst we're working on the reprogramming part of it alongside of it so that we can become bolder in our choices. So like I said, you really do need to make some mindset shifts to do that, and that's where I support my ladies to do it, to make those changes that they need to do. So this is my 5-step process. I promised you a 5-step process, and like I said, this might be a bit different for some of you. You might think, it might be, something different for you. Let me have another gulp. So the first one, well, first of all, I recommend that you do some energy clearing work first. So I do this, and I do this with my clients in my group, as well as I created my wealth bowl. So, I started off with that in November, and that was just, honestly, that was amazing. Clearing out your energy really does some work. It's really fantastic. Okay, so number 1 is about being super, super clear on what you want. And this is what you want and not what you don't want. So, like I said, all too often we focus on what we don't want. And you're going to supercharge your mind with ambition. So you don't go for little, you're going to go for big. You're going to go for big. Because most people, when they set their goals, they set them really small. And most people only achieve 20% of their goal. So if you've set it really low and you only achieve 20% of it, you're not going to be moving forward too quickly with that. And actually in my free course, I've got a free course coming up in a couple of weeks. You know, I'm bringing back From Stuck to Unstoppable. For those of you who have done it before, it's one of my, I love running From Stuck to Unstoppable. And that's going to be starting on the 14th of June. So within that 4-day free course, I will take you through a couple of simple processes to help you get clarity on what you want. So look out for it. There will be some stuff around soon with the links to that, and you can sign up now for it. You can sign up now. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is be in a place of positive expectation. So this is especially if you don't see the results yet. Oh, thanks, Nikki. It really is a super powerful week, isn't it? Because you come out of the week with an actual blueprint. So it's not just a course that I don't get you doing things. You actually take action every day. So at the end of it, you know, you have that blueprint for success. So I'm so glad, yeah, it is a really, really powerful week. And I get some phenomenal ladies in that From Stuck to Unstoppable. So again, those of you who have done it before, we really do create a fantastically engaged group. It's really amazing. So look out for that. That is coming soon. Okay, sorry, carrying on. I'm digressing today. I do get really excited about this stuff. So the second one is this positive expectation. This is particularly if you're not seeing the results yet. The more positive you are, the more you will manifest what you want. There will be people, for instance, that 98% is going well for them, and they choose to focus on the 2% not going well. So this will not work. You must focus on the positive and just know that the negative will take care of itself. And this is the key bit. So positive expectation. Be expectant. Expectation is the most important thing. You have to expect it's going to happen and prepare for its arrival. You know, think about an expectant mother, you know, going on holiday. You know, not that we can go on holiday properly at the moment, but you know, you don't then doubt that it's going to happen. You make preparations for it. You know, if you're an expectant mother, you make preparations for your baby's arrival. You create space for its arrival. So be expectant. If you set your goal, that's it. Let it go. Let it go and expect it to happen. Expect it to happen. Know that you have the power to overcome anything, even what seems impossible. When you doubt your power, you give power to your doubt. Now, when I set my 20k goal, a month goal, back in November, it was a big jump from my previous 10k that I'd previously set. And when I set it, first of all, it seemed impossible. But then I looked back and just know that, you know, when I'd set my 10k goal, that was after I'd set a 5k goal. And, you know, when I set all of those goals, I didn't have them then, but I knew I would get them. I expected them. So I set my first one of 5k and I just knew I was going to make it. Then I set the 10k and I knew I was going to make it. I believed in what I was doing enough to, you know, to make that happen, to do the work to make it happen. So you've got to set the goal and you've got to expect it to happen. Otherwise, what's the point? If you set a goal and you think, oh, but there's no chance of me making that, what's the point of setting it? So you have to set it, you know, you have to be in a place of positive expectation. Set the goal and just expect it's going to happen. And usually what I do to back that up, I love creating affirmations and mantras. So, you know, like I've said, I work less, I earn more. That's one of my mantras. Put it up, frame it, repeat it often. You know, your brain loves repetition. It loves repetition. Anything is possible. really believe in that. And I've got my affirmation cards, and I've got my own affirmation cards that, you can actually get from me if you want some of my affirmation cards too. So that's number 2. Number 3, you must pass from belief to absolute trust. This was the biggest thing for me, and it was for Irina as well. Irina particularly, we did the work about her letting it go and just believing and trusting in what she was delivering. Again, I have another mantra is I serve, I deserve. So it's because, that was a big thing for me about, receiving. I'm a big giver. I've always been brought up as being a big giver, and I give a lot of things. But then taking it back wasn't as easy for me. It wasn't as easy. So my other mantra is I serve, I deserve. And so you must trust in what you're doing enough, and you must pass your, have absolute belief in yourself and trust that it's going to happen. Have a deep trust to know it's on its way. The universal law does not change. You don't need to rush things. That's what I had to learn. Because I was pushing at that time. That's what I was doing before. You've now got to lean into it and just allow. Allow the universe to rearrange things for your best intentions. Now, you don't need to know how it works. Just trust it will. Do you know how electricity works, for instance? Because I know I don't. But I know it works, so you just try and trust in the process rather than trying to make sense of it. I do a lot of work with quantum physics. I love that as part of my NLP work. So I love working with quantum physics. I don't know how it works, I just know it does. So you have to just trust in it. Really trust and allow. Okay, yeah, Als, right. So when you set your goal, you just set that goal and then let it go, or do you trust, or do you keep focusing on the goal? So that's an interesting one. So you've got to keep focusing on, moving forward, being positive. But for me, I set my goal. I worked out. Then I go through my process of right. Well, what do I need to do to get to that goal? So as in, what can I sell? What's my products? That type of thing. I go through it with that, but then I let it go. It's done. I've trusted in that, and I know it's going to happen. And then I'm focusing on moving forward. Always taking that, having the focus of what the goal actually is. Where am I heading? Where am I going? But detaching from the need, because that's what I mean by that. What we often do is we set the goal. And then we think, but I'm not at that now. I'm at £5,000. How am I going to get to £10,000? Oh, and I need it, and I get desperate. And that's coming from a scarcity point of view. That's coming from a scarcity point of view. That's you having doubt that you're going to meet it. You're going to get it. So when I say let it go, it's about you set the goal. You're focusing on the actions to get there, but you're letting go of the need for it, so you're trusting that it's just going to happen. It's trusting that you are going to happen. And when you let go of it and just know you've set it now, and just know that's when the magic starts happening. So hope that helps for you, Els, because we do need to let go of how it's actually going to do it, and just and trust in it. Just trust it's just going to happen. So this is where the focusing bit comes in. So number 4 is about keep focusing on what you want and keep moving towards it. If you find that, because this is what normally happens, you set your goal and you're right, I'm focusing, yeah, I know what I want, but then the doubt starts coming in. And then it goes, right, okay, it's, some of my clients as well, they'll go, right, I've set my goal for £5,000 for this month. And then they get through to the 3rd week of the month, and then they go, oh, but I haven't hit my goal, and they go into panic mode. It's almost this manic manifesting type of role there, and then they start doubting. They start then doing the spaghetti approach because they're going, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And I actually get them to pull back and go, it's third week of the month. You've still got another week of the month left at this time. So, you know, you've got to step back from it. I use Mel Robbins' 5-second rule, and I would recommend that you do that too. So if the doubt sets in, I use Mel Robbins' 5-second rule there. So focus on your dream clients if that's what you want. Focus on your financial goal if that's what you want. But you're focusing on it, you're moving towards it. It's from a place of moving forward rather than a place of lack, that I haven't got it at the moment. So it's about being grateful for what you have got too. So never ever say this isn't going to happen. I'll not get those clients. I'll not get my income goal this month. I'm not going to be able to do this. You know, really how you speak to yourself matters so much. So change the way you speak to yourself if that's what you're doing right now. Oh, I'm glad that really helped you, Els. Do let me know if you need anything else. So that was number 4, about keeping focus on what you want. You know, just step into that, you know, really dream about it. Get your excitement going, because if you've set a goal that really excites you, you want that to happen, you know, you're just, you know, thinking of what that's going to get you rather than, you know, coming from a lack place. So number 5, last one, is allow yourself to receive with love and gratitude. Be grateful for everything that you already have. So really focus on, you know, any money that you've got, focusing on that, focusing on, and being grateful for that, And then give yourself permission to receive with love. That was one of the things that for me, I had to shift. Because like I said, I'm very good at giving. I wasn't so good at receiving. So enjoy it. You know, this is a two-way, a flow process. You know, that's where the I serve, I deserve bit comes in. I'm serving and I deserve to receive that back. So if we take that sort of mantra and, you know, I'm given a service and I'm receiving back with love, and enjoy it and appreciate it. So you then start serving with ease and joy. It's then not about this crummy sort of selling type of thing. This is about serving with ease and joy. So you attract in your life what you believe to be true. The more you expect, the more you will receive. So believe the unbelievable. The universe does give you everything that you want. You know, just think about, what are you asking for? Gives you everything that you want when you are stubborn enough to believe it is yours. So if you're calling in new clients, wanting to up your game and earn the income you deserve, and are looking to do that with more ease and flow, then just drop me a message to see how I can support you. And this one as well. So look out for my From Stuck to Unstoppable, my free course that's coming up. But also I wanted to tell you about something else as well, that again, I'm so excited about. If you would like to spend a whole day working with me, yes, an actual live event. This is obviously for UK people. An actual live event where we spend the day with you and a bunch of whole load of fabulous like-minded women as well, in a lovely VIP setting. So we're doing an actual event where you will be working on you and your business. So this is the Personal and Business Transformation event. It's going to be on the 12th of June. So Saturday the 12th of June, we will be doing the inner work, the energy work that we've talked about today, as well as the business work too. So, so you can be the best you can be. And this is about dedicating a whole day to you moving forward. A whole day just on you. I know, like I said, I did my live events last weekend. Everyone was like, oh, we're not being distracted. Who's fed up of Zoom? For goodness sake, we're all fed up of Zoom. And they were like, face to face really does make such a difference. So this is literally, yay Nikki, I can't wait either, I'm so excited. So this is about dedicating a whole day for you, no distractions, focusing on you. There's a big section on there as well about clearing your money blocks too. So I'm doing a big section on that. So like I said, it's taking place on the 12th of June. And actually I'm offering 50% off the price for this bank holiday weekend. So again, UK, we've got a bank holiday weekend. So up until Tuesday morning, you can get 50% off that. So come along and spend the day with me as your mentor and surrounded by fabulous like-minded women all ready to create their success master plan for the next 6 months. So this one event is going to set your plan for you for the rest of the year. So come along and join me. Just message me if you would like some more info. I'm not doing a big sales page or anything like that. This is a really unique opportunity to be with some fellow like-minded women that are, are on the same wavelengths as me and them, that, you want the same things. So if you want to generate that sort of income, you want the steps to get there, to do that, then please just message me and I can give you all of the details. So guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I have gone over a bit today, haven't I? Sorry about that. And I will see you all again next week. Have a lovely rest of the day and a fabulous bank holiday weekend. See you all.